It's the NFL on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. Hope y'all ready for this one, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from the Steel City. Austin now to return this. His way across the 25. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the former Buckeye, their rookie quarterback out of Ohio State. Here's 1st and 10. He'll try the right side with Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. Whoa! A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. Now, faking the give. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They send him right out of the slot. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. This one complete right side. Here's 3rd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
That's such a deflating feeling for a defense here on 3rd and short. They've got great coverage, but they don't account for the quarterback picking it up with his legs. It's exactly what he's able to do here on the scramble. Fresh set of downs.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. The veteran Darius Slay. They're on the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go again here with Irving. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes Otten in motion. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And that is incomplete. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Austin now to return this. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's offense side of the field, I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Dallas Flowers deep to return. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bucs offense ready to take over for their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin first and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They send Godwin in motion. On second down, Baker. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. What can they do here on third down and 7? Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. A give. This is Irving. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it. Second down throw for Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They motion the slot man left. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Looking middle here, and he's got McMillan. They pick up 17 through the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. He'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll run with Irving. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now Mayfield. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Second and a yard. Slot man in motion left. Now Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll run it. It's Irving. He works free, right side. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are out to a 10-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Metcalf. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The motion man here is Woods. They run on the jet sweep, and that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
3rd down, 3 to go. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. The Bucs have the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Back to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Steelers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
They'll look to throw yet again. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Steelers are on the board. It's 10-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Flowers now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Irving, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Third and 9. To throw is Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give, and here's Johnson. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them align. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now, faking the give. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Just when you're thinking defensively that you've got the play covered, the quarterback's able to tuck it down, escape, and somehow pick up the 1st down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end, Michael Pruitt. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action with Mayfield. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. On play action, Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Baker to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Handoff here, up the middle. And he will dive into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. The motion man here is Woods. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Metcalf. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. He'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll work close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to... And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers have tied it at 17. So, the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Flowers now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. First down is Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. now Mayfield. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Third and 6. Motion man sent right. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Taking off, he'll try to get there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Second down throw from Mayfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They motion a receiver right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's Evans, he's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Toward the middle of the field, he's got Evans. Now a 3rd and 2. Baker gonna give it to Irving. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This from 34 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Buccaneers move out in front, 20-17. McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Patterson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll get about 2. Lavonte David doing his work on defense. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Another run here with Johnson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Lavonte David doing his work on defense. Third and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A run with Gainwell. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Gainwell. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the veteran, it's Cordero Patterson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose. and forcing third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On the give, it's Johnson. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Bucs offense getting set to get back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Baker. Godwin working the right side. Now he's free at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. A gain of 66 yards.
It almost feels in today's game, if you aren't a dynamic runner with the ball in your hand, you can't play. And I'll tell you what, Mike, that was never my thing. I'm not sure if I would have been as good in today's game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here comes Otten in motion. Baker to throw. A short one there to Otten. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. To throw is Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the carry, it's Patterson. Finding room at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Total team effort anytime you have a run of this size, Mike. Blockers up front, give you the seam to hit, but it was the vision to see the hole and the speed to chew up those yards. His teammates at the second level hitting blocks gave him just enough time to push this one downfield.
This one uncorked, looking for Woods. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll look to throw. Off he goes. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
That one taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. That's his tight end, Otten. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. He'll run with Irving. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It seems like the best offenses in the league all rely heavily on yards after the catch. And this is a great example of why, if you can deliver an accurate pass on the move with the speed and the elusiveness of some of these guys in the league, it is a handful in the open field for the defense to tackle.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Baker. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Back to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Right side. It's Freiermuth. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. A give, and here's Johnson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man. It's Pickens. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll go again with Johnson. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Flowers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense over 300 yards passing in the game and has been sharp right from the start. On first down is Mayfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. A give. This is Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. Slot receiver, headed right. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. First and 10. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On play action, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Baker to throw. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here comes Otten in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Now it is 1st and goal. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are going to extend their lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Patterson. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. That's a Steeler first down. Back to the air one more time. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 for the first down. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's a big one. This third down. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again here with Irving. He'll get this close to the 1st down marker, taken down just shy at the 38. Third and a yard. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.